of
I know,
so
I
feel
know.
like a little bit of a...
But I'm actually like, look at what they have though, which you have incredible disengage into with that Poppy. We'll see if that's enough for DRX to get a win.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's hop onto the rift for game number 1.
Nongshim to a lesser extent, I think DRX definitely is the better of those two teams, but we know what they try to do.
Made Rascal look for trades and not really farm as well, so all these little things adding up. As Pioshik's going to find Sponge again. Take a look at this. This is what I was talking about. Sponge is level 6 first, as Steph with the sidestep. He still has his flash and his cleanse, but the Devour comes in onto Barrel, and he is just dead. Sponge.
Okay. 하나, 둘, 셋.
Just counting. 1, 2, 3. As we have another fight here. Perfect in some trouble, but so is Sponge. BDD doesn't hit his stuff, and Pioshik comes over and saves Perfect for the moment.
Could they have made the play work? Yes, because Sponge had flash and ult, and Perfect didn't have his. So I think they could have just forced it, but want to risk it as Pioshik.
Yeah, he's way too far behind enemy lines here. He's going to run into Sponge again, and this keeps happening in this game, but...
Maximum greed, trying to hit a spike, says, yeah, no idea. I think he assumed it wasn't warded, but I definitely didn't do a very good job because there was a control.
Well, there was a Sejuani there. TP coming in, and
it's a 4-5.
Aatrox coming in from the top, and yeah, as you mentioned, package is used very defensively, and they just have to go away. Barrel just trying to peel for his team. He's got a flash out of the chains, and they say, thank you for the leash. We had more people. We will take this dragon.
And nicely done there by DRX. We'll see what KT can get. The moment that Rascal starts roaming as a Barrel, good hook. I don't know if you wanted that one.
Jonah Strong's getting excited. Yeah, if those chains hit, here comes Satab actually. Could throw in an ult, but instead, which there is one coming up in a minute and a half. Perfect is going for the play here. Nice burning down already. Yeah, the Maul Mortius was the first item, as Barrel is just dead. No, the hook comes through, he is fine. As now Deft is ganking the Aatrox, and the Senna ult doesn't matter. Up the Drake.
Kill Barrel. Just kill him.
You know, that has been their game plan the entire game, and they will this time.
They did it!
They got it. They killed Barrel. Nicely done. Tab ult available, but they're TPing into this one. They want to go for a play, actually. Ult gonna force the flash out of Pioshik. They immediately turn on.
Maybe it is just all about Kench.
Generally it is. Ooh, nice play here from Barrel, setting this one up as Draven damage is going to be coming in, but Barrel now getting pretty low, and Rascal as we do have a bit of a skirmish here in mid. BDD still not hitting these missiles. Satab going to come over the wall. They do know this is happening. Package is used. Rascal is burning pretty low, and the Infernal Drake did go to Deft as, nearly able to take out Rascal there, but not quite enough.
Making sure that they get the dragon is, look at this.
Ult coming out, and the engage from the other side not really going to work out, but a lot of damage coming in. Rascal as well on the flank. Trying to make something of this, but an ult on a Barrel. He's trying to sacrifice himself, but he can't. They take out Deft, and now Barrel is gone as well. DRX. Not for Pleta, though, although he is now getting pretty low. He's just trying to zone as the damage is coming in. They get the knockup on a BDD. He's got to move away.
They're shaking.
Pioshik gets over the wall. How did they let that happen? Pioshik, the perfect timing. And he is going to steal the Baron for the team. Perfect and Pioshik immediately do get taken out. As, trying to look for a bit more, not going to catch anyone is Deft, but man.
These 50-50 flip scenarios. Let's take another look. Yeah, just a little bit too early. The Corki is an insurance policy, but it's not enough. No to eat a game to knock up!
Wait, how did they know they were there? That's insane, but the equalizer is so huge on the Pleta. He's taking way too much damage. The flanking, Aatrox is out, but the Yone ultimate is good. Not good enough as KT, they are on the run. And BDD is going to be able to Valkyrie away from Rascal now, who is sitting out a bunch of damage. Barrel going to force his flash away and get some information. Pioshik is over there very early on, as is Barrel. And Perfect is isolated on the right side of this one, gets pushed away. Barrel is all alone. The ult comes through onto the Nautilus. They take out Barrel immediately. And now you just don't have a support. How are you going to get in here?
Rascal also on the flanking positions. This might be it for DRX.
This is a rough position for KT. They're trying to get out of here. Pleta with the engage. The equalizer not that great, and the double knockup comes through. As Poppycopter comes in and he dodges it. And now they don't have it for the rest of the fight. KT, they're up against the wall. And the damage from Corki is pretty negligible. If he can't hit his missiles, they get onto the Corki. Down he goes, and Perfect is gone as well. And KT are just getting wiped by DRX.
Not going to feel good. And now with the Baron buff, Soul on the table.
Look at this.
Wait, he TP'd mid. Oh, they're just full sending it. Yeah, I don't know about that. If they can get 2 inhibitors, though, that's 100% worth it.
I mean, I feel like they could have just went for the Infernal Soul, though.
Yeah.
If they had Baron buff, they could have just went for the push after getting Infernal Soul.
No, I know.
Although, this is going to work out perfectly, so never mind. Okay, DRX, shut me up right away, as they're going to get a huge pick on a BDD, and I think this game is over. They just only have Perfect and Deft. An Equalizer and a Dream. Just going to hold the Poppycopter, but you really don't have much defense against this push, and DRX making KT look silly here in game number 1, 15-3. And the kills are stacking up even more as in the fountain they go, and DRX with a clean victory here in game number 1. And this series just got a whole lot more interesting. KT, I'm not sure what you got to do in the next one. BDD did do.
That is kind of out of nowhere, but look at the amount of stationary carries on the enemy team. And but I'm on the right side. I'm on the winning side, Valdez.
Absolutely. Well, we have game number 2. It starts right now.
As well as the obviously, I think pretty solid Yone as well. That came through from Setab with his follow-up. As I don't know about this, there is a Ignite available here for Perfect, and Rascal has already taken a decent amount of damage. So if they play this cleanly, should be a good opportunity. As Rascal, oh no,
yeah, doesn't expect it. Runs straight into the bush. Now he can try to flash out of this one. He's got to use it soon if he is going to go for it. There's the flash. The flashy does miss, but the Q is secured as Pyosik will pick up first blood.
Ooh, we'll see if Sponge has an opportunity to get something done here. Pyosik. Ooh, sitting in a brush. The Sponge want to run the risk.
Oh, they're trying to get on top of Perfect, yeah. He does have flash himself, but yeah, he's going to be just follow flash over the wall. The slow comes in from the Harpoon.
He's dead.
Because now Setab is going to come over and say hello, and Sponge says no assist for you.
But the idea is the same in that DRX have a really well scaling comp. It's just about the range as the Shockwave.
Very nice Shockwave as Barrel going to force a flash in the aftermath as the rocket sailing wide. You see Deft is down a level, needs to really get the XP from this gigantic wave that's down in the bottom lane. And now Teddy in kind of an awkward spot here. He does use the Ghost, but now there's some help coming over the Featherstorm as well as they're trying to take down Barrel. But he is not going to go down, and in fact, it's Pleta who's given over as a kill.
And it's hard to play into what DRX have, but Kench is going to make you feel a lot better as, Sponge.
Oh, hello. Sponge not afraid of anything. Maybe he should have been as he gets kicked into the Tom Kench. And now he's going to flash to the wall and flag and drag out. He's got some support from Pyosik flashing that one. And now Setab's going to be caught as well, the Q. And the follow-up will come through from Pyosik, and he picks up 2 kills, well-deserved.
Does end up going down, and that's the second Drake as well.
Oh boy, what's going on over here? Gets spat out on top of some chompers as now Sponge just...
Maybe trade, but it isn't the case, and Barrel hand delivers a tasty snack, and then Pleta ends up making it out with Sponge. Make sure that he gets to play the video game. And for DRX, these type of risky plays are what you gotta be looking towards.
Yeah, they're gonna get the flash out of this, and now Setab comes over. That's a nice little pick off onto BDD. And a rocket's gonna come in. That's a huge amount of damage already onto Teddy. Not very fun for him to play into this comp, as now Pyosik just gonna put Sponge in the bin. Down he goes, and Setab is getting pretty low himself as well. Perfect, he wants the kill. Flashes come out, and he will have it. As Teddy underneath the turret will go down. They trade the one, but this Dragon is going the way of KT Rolster in a big team fight win. And so looking for a bit more. Pyosik on the chase here. Flash forward from Deft, and he will take down both of them.
We get new Barrel. who's just clean and solid. And the Hail Mary comes through, Valdez.
Yeah, for some reason, DRX have total control over the vision of the Baron pit right now, and
Wait.
Pyosik is nearby. The equalizer is excellent, and the steal comes in again. They flip it in the face of Lee Sin as the Shockwave will end their dreams in the Baron pit. And DRX, I guess they just wanted to end this game as soon as possible, as they just get absolutely smashed there in the Baron pit.
As does BDD, and that's just the end of it. They have great vision control behind them as well to ensure that they don't get caught off guard by, say, Rascal TPing in. So it's a very, very straightforward, very safe play to come through here, and KT should be able to end the game.
Oh, God. Well, he disappeared. I don't know where his health bar went. As okay, we're just gonna send it, they say. And it does not work out this time. Even Aatrox, even Rascal, just going to be absolutely smothered. And that is the end of that one, as we don't have any minions, but it doesn't seem to matter. As KT Rolster going to tie up the series 1-1 in what is nowadays a relatively quick victory, 27 minutes. And we will have our game 3.
And this was more what we expected coming into the day as well. As that top side, that's,
you know, so you don't really want to pick like a Nocturne in this situation. So, well, guys, we're ready to hop onto the Rift for game number 3.
Next patch that we should see more of him because the tank items are getting nerfed. I don't know if it's enough, because generally when we see things be this strong, this early on, they don't really go away immediately, even after some nerfs. They don't have cryo in any lane.
Sponge on Vision, still going to go for the 1v1 versus Pyosik's Viego. Two of them having Conqueror, and yeah, the level is making a huge difference. Also the red buff, because Sponge doesn't have one.
Dirty Dragon is being started here. Maybe there's an opportunity, because Teddy canceled his back.
Sponge is coming in.
He's strong.
He's going to say hello. I mean, Beryl pretty low on health at this point in time. Sponge, though, in a 1v2 for now, waiting for his teammates to join. And, ooh, nice little plant is going to help out Pyosik here.
Baytap's on his way.
What is getting in there? He's really getting in there against 4 people. And Zedtab a little bit behind the play. Is not going to get here on time, and Atleta will at least Abyssal Dive away. But Zedtab now coming in. Not going to hit much. Shockwave does come down and does push them away from now. A lot of low health bars here as Def is trying to frontline against the rest of them with the help of the melee. The stun comes down, and that's first blood for Pyosik, as he's looking for a bit more, but he has pushed them away for now. And it should be theirs. They're going to take down the ward as well.
And this is such a good, very simple example of what priority gets you in League of Legends.
But he's looking to go top. They're trying to actually gank an Udyr.
Oh, I don't know about that. That's a tough ask. He's level 9.
Yeah, I mean, Perfect is very far up the lane, but he's going to dodge that. And do they have the damage is really the question. Lots of slows here on the Perfect, and you know what? Maybe, perhaps, they have finally done it, as he is healing up quite a lot. But at the end of the day, if you have that much time in a 2v1, you will just go down no matter who you are.
Oh, Sponge.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he knows.
Yeah, he knows, and there is Rascal here as well. The flash on in. Shockwave not going to hit anything as it's dodged. And now here comes Rascal once again on the chase, but Blast Cone is going to deny us from any fun or action. So Rascal will just take a Void Buff.
You a Sponge is just doing it again.
Just gank Udyr. Has nobody tried this before? Somewhat feels like that, but yeah, they're trying to get on in here. Rascal's getting pretty low. The turn is coming in, but it doesn't quite matter as Perfect doesn't have much damage himself. And that's another kill. Even Rascal running all the way down the river. KT Rolster thinking about fighting for this one still.
They really shouldn't, but I didn't know if they've spotted Rascal yet. Doesn't seem like they have.
Well, they're going to go for the fight afterwards, as the Shockwave is pretty big, as Savetap doesn't do much, but the follow-up here from Rascal could be big in the 5v4, as getting low as Pyosik, a 3-man. Root, as in goes BDD, he's going to go down. And now Rascal just trying to go 1v3 in this situation. Deft is kind of going madman right now, as Pyosik is going to go down, and Deft, he is going to get Nard into the wall, and that is a big win in the fight here for DRX. And your top lane winning. So definitely a big mistake, as now Rascal, he's just running rampant on this map. I mean,
he's dead.
BDD is just here. I'm not sure exactly why, but Rascal, that's his 4th kill.
Guess what? Maybe this is where that guy comes back, because yeah, I don't know, man.
BDD surely saw him, right?
Maybe he was like, at that point, I'm dead anyway, but I don't think he was. Pyosik was also on the way.
Yeah, you just press W and run down the lane. Right?
Yeah, I don't even think that this is, obviously some of this is on Perfect, but that's only 2 of the kills. And that's also Perfect being highly targeted by the enemy jungle, and now...
Seeing it when it's 1,600 gold. Huh. But yeah, that's still a thing.
Ooh. Nice. I love New Herald, man.
Yeah. Yeah, the siege is pretty good too. Never mind. I immediately cursed it. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. They're all just standing on the ball, and 4 people get hit by the shockwave.
Like immediately. What?
Okay.
What is happening? Drake is spawning.
Is dead, and we're all in the top lane.
Drake is.
Yeah, BDD has to flash away from that one.
As we take another look.
Well, you gotta get the cinders.
It's the mini game.
Of course,
it got him.
You don't have a choice.
Not even Blast
He
Cone.
nearly gets away with another Blast Cone.
Impart them with the knowledge of what they need.
That's why you gotta yell at them every time. No, I'm kidding. You shouldn't do that either. Rascal takes a ginormous amount of damage.
Are they?
We're doing Baron.
They know this, right?
Look at the damage. And they're slow on this. Pyosik doesn't have vision.
That might just be it.
Zoning him away. Yep, Gnar over the wall. That should be enough damage as Ball over the wall. He's getting in. He's using it again. The 3rd time today. How does he keep doing this? And how does he get away with it as well? DRX with 2 people not able to zone him away.
One more piece of CC off on that Viego.
How many times? It's 3, Deft. It's 3.
Realistically, he's just not even. No, it's just Wolf, and I think Wolf is maybe okay.
Wolf is sinking into the ground. Someone save him!
Someone save Wolf! He's not okay!
God. What was that? That was really scary. Ooh. Okay.
He's just experiencing the roller coaster. Okay. This might be a game-breaking point here if KT can win this fight and get themselves to the Infernal Soul.
It's a big one, and both teams are treating it as such. They're trying to deal damage to an Udyr, though. That's not a good idea. Perfect is still at full health. Poke coming down a little bit.
Oh, Rascal, that Maganar is timing out.
Yeah. He has taken this personally against Perfect, and Perfect does get chunked out quite a bit, but he's Udyr, so I don't think he cares. As it might just be another flip. Perfect trying to create some space. This dragon is getting low. In goes save tab. He hits 1 person, and it does go to DRX actually, and a massive shockwave again, this time from BDD. But take a look at Rascal on the backside, chunking out a couple of people. Unfortunately for him, he is alone. And take a look at that. Melio pretty good.
Wait,
does go down.
the Cinders!
The Cinders.
Not enough.
Pretty nice.
Perchance?
He's getting over the wall. I think Perfect can now escort him out of here as, oh, he's able to get out. And doesn't, maybe they want to go on Rascal here as he goes in Mininar, but yeah, he's just going to walk this one out.
Just keep getting souls.
All right, Perfect. He's got a check. Doesn't take any damage.
He did check very well.
Yep.
Good in him. DRX, there are other ways to go about this than Nash, but they seem to think no. There is only one way, Valdez.
I won't be outsmited for a 4th time now.
Surely not.
I'll definitely just win this one this time. Rascal is being escorted by Pyosik to the top side. And this damage is still being done to the Baron. They just say, okay, we're just going to flip it again.
Don't flip it. Don't flip it.
We're just going to flip it again. Sponge is getting in there. He ults nothing, and now he's going down. He's getting super low. He is going to get devoured. He comes out right at the time, but down he goes right before the Baron comes in. The smite is very early. Someone hit the Baron! And it will be BDD who does in the end. Just plain Orianna damage takes the Baron down. And that should be the end of it. DRX, I don't know why they decided to send it in this moment, but that was their decision to make. And KT is able to get the job done in one way or another. You're so right about the comps. They are going to be able to engage on a Rascal just because he's out of position as Flash comes through. Nice dodge on the chains as he gets incredibly low and devoured.
Very little map control, whereas KT has a lot. So there is an opportunity for DRX to reliably try and, oh, look at that, perfect. He'll take damage, right? Any second now. Oh, no, that's another shield.
From the Orianna.
No,
too.
no, that's no. Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Oh God, look at this. Oh, he got Sponge. That's an ult out of him and the chains. They're moving. It forces all of DRX back, and Rascal has to try to peel for the team, but he can't quite get away from the team as down he will go. As somebody had to be the sacrifice. As Deft is basically just a fountain laser in his own right. Pyosik having a fun moment as Gnar. But then he'll just back off that one. They should just go ahead and take this Infernal Soul.
DRX.
Not anybody that can deal with a flash.
No.
So, like you mentioned before, if it's Seitab who sends it, it's not really going to work out. As, getting engaged upon very swiftly. Seitab just diving out of there, but Sponge is going to be left to the Wolves, and down he will go. TP is coming in. And I'm not sure this is going to work out very well for Rascal. Has to get devoured, as now they're just on the run here. In goes Pyosik. He is going to be booped away.
Yay, still.
Yep, that he does, as they're just having their way. Some of the members of DRX just escorting them into the base.
Although he does have, was a Hollow Radiance.
Yes.
AP Sunfire Cape, so, or I guess MR Sunfire Cape. Rascal is Gnar. Is that enough? I'm willing to say probably not, but we'll see. Oh, Blast Cone 1.
No, they're just too fast.
Wait.
Blast Cone 2? No.
Surely.
Why don't you hit the Blast? Okay, it doesn't matter. Just going to take him down.
And they need to get both BDD and Deft in one fell swoop. Is it the Mega Gnar? Almost 150 stacks here.
Yep, no, that's going to be a lockdown. Chains come down onto Sponge once again. Rascal on the side, relatively tanky himself, but not nearly as tanky as Perfect. As BDD just waiting for his moment. And that's the second inhibitor to go down. Just going to do it old-fashioned way. Take down all the inhibitors, and then move in with your super minions. As they are going to land that stun here on the Sponge. Perfect looking for the angle. Going to force that Devour early on. Deft is taking a ton of damage himself, but he nearly takes out Seitab. Oh! And that'll do it. Nice snipe from Deft to just put the final nail in the coffin. Pleta in a lot of trouble as well, and Deft is just doing way too much damage. Penta Angle still alive, but BDD is going to put an end to that. As he does take the kill onto Sponge, and I don't think Teddy was going to come out.
Look at the damage!
Anyway.
There's no damage.
Yeah. Oh, you almost got the GA! Oh, wait. No, it doesn't matter. In goes Barrel, just trying to give the kill to Deft, and he does. Nicely done, as Deft will go legendary at the very end, and KT will finally. Yeah, Barrel's like, this was rough. And that is a down.